What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to GmiasWorld, and we're going to be talking about some very, very interesting things that everybody needs to know right now. Unfortunately, a lot of you guys will be watching this video after this solo has already expired, and you're not going to be able to get it other than spending... I don't know how much it'll be, but I can tell you this much, right? His power-up, Bo Jackson, in this particular situation, is going to be very, very expensive, when compared over the next 10 weeks, because after you get the free card, which you're going to need all these tokens I'm going to talk about in a second, the price is going to be very, very high for the next 10 weeks, and then it'll go down, obviously, when everybody can pick their free version of it, all right? So these limited time solos are very, very important, okay? And some of you guys have been asking for me to go over it. Obviously, my veterans, I got some more information later in the video for you guys, but as we always try to do here, we're going to help everybody out so that all of our viewers are out there balling and everybody else is just doing whatever they're doing. That's pretty much what it's all about. All right, so this is what it is. Bo Jackson's power up, you actually earn it for free. All right, right now, the limited time, the MUT 10 solos, you're going to be getting one of these every Friday. They're trying to do it every Friday for the next 10 weeks, okay? If you play these solos, one of them each for the next 10 weeks, you are going to be able to get a free Bo Jackson. Probably Michael Vick will be the quarterback. I don't see how they cannot make Michael Vick the quarterback. After 2004, he has to always be the quarterback. That dude, listen, I'm telling you right now, if you start bringing up 2004 Vick, it scares some people. That's how dominant he was. And trust me when I tell you this, right? When I was playing Madden in 04, I think my team was the Vikings. I think I ran with Randy Moss and just threw deep balls all game. But he was very, very difficult to stop until everyone discovered that you just had to run dime cover 2. And, pretty much that kind of contained him a little bit. But for the most part, he was a nightmare. All right, so look, pretty much what's going to happen is this. If you have done the solo already, you're all good. You're ready to go. But if you haven't, you're going to need to go into the solo. You're going to have to earn that power up. And then when you play the solo, you also get the MUT 10 collectible or the token, whatever you want to call it. 10 of those are going to equal a free player. Please do yourself a favor and try to get these done. I don't know what they're going to do. You remember last year when they gave us a certain amount of time to get a certain amount of collectibles and then they gave you extra solos? I don't know if they're going to do that again. Maybe they will because of the backlash. Because people say, I didn't have the game, it's too early, whatever. They may re-release the solos. But for now, I'm being told that these are limited time solos. Okay? So they're going to expire every Monday after the Friday that they're released. So please get out there and get your free cards, your free elites, and everything like that, okay? After you do that, let me just show you really quickly what's going on. Because for some reason, you guys are going to be able to understand. I know that many of us are still learning certain aspects of the game, but for my veteran players, if for any reason you pull a Bo Jackson power up, don't sell it right now. Okay, just hold on to it, because what's going to happen is, obviously, as soon as it expires, because he goes to like an 89, right? When you power him up to an 89, he goes to an 89 overall, but his speed is like an 89 also, and he's like a very dominant running back. Once that solo expires, these right here are going to go up in price because people are going to want to get some version of Bo Jackson. So they're going to probably go ahead and, see what they can get out of the situation. I'm going to let you guys know this right now. I don't know how much it'll be. It probably won't get crazy, but when his power-up is no longer available, that's going to be a great way to earn some coins. It's Bo Jackson, guys. It is what it is. That's exactly what's going to happen. I just wanted to point that out. Now, after you go ahead and get everything done with that aspect, you're going to want to go ahead and put that into the set. The set is definitely available right, under your team lineup. You're going to go there. It's right there. You're going to click it, and then you're going to put it in the set. Just sit there. And now you wait 9 more weeks to get any of them free. All right? If anyone asks you guys about this, you can refer them to the video. It pretty much lets you know. But again, I do not know if they're going to re-release the solos or if they're just going to say, you know what, you just can't get it. Listen, I know that it doesn't seem fair, but for the people that have the game, it's fair to them. So it's kind of like it's a balance, because most people are not going to want other people to get something that they worked hard for throughout the entirety of the time, and then you just get it just because. That is just a natural thing, bro. Like, yo, how are you going to get it? And we had to go through all this, and then EA might release all 10 at the same time. Like, yo, play it this one weekend. You know what I'm saying? And then what happens after that? What happens with the people that comes after that? So it got to be a limit to it. You know what I'm saying? Like how they're doing that. Other than that, I need every one of you guys to make sure that you're focusing on your free legends week to week. Get these things done, because with these right here, like Munoz, right? This dude at left tackle, he's probably a stud, but I'm Dallas Cowboys, all right? And because I'm Dallas Cowboys, I don't really care about the situation the way that it is right now. That's not my issue. Ted Hendricks, I have zero interest in him. I know Raider fans are probably going crazy. You guys definitely want to get that done, whatever, but that's all fine and well. Remember this, right, guys? You just have to get 1 star to get the power up. So for those of you guys trying to go crazy to get, all 5 stars, yes, that goes towards MUT Master, but it's not a necessity. I just wanted to point that out for everybody, bro. Like, just get the power-ups if that's all you're looking for. But this guy is not really sought after because Von Miller, oh my, listen, as long as they don't, bro, they've been doing some kind of weird stuff with patches, but they need to leave Von Miller alone. Like, that right there just needs to be left alone. If they leave Von Miller alone, he's probably going to be the most dominant left outside linebacker for the year. All he has to do is go out there and ball. He goes out there and ball, everything is good. Like, we're not going to have any issues. If that doesn't happen, it may be an issue. You know what I'm saying? We might have to go and say, you know what, we got to upgrade and do some things, along those lines to kind of figure out what we're going to be trying to get done. All right? Please. You see that I did the Munoz, right? I did him because, like, the way that it's going to work out, if for any reason my left tackle starts acting like a noob, bro, and he starts doing whatever he wants, Tyron Smith is going to be, I already told you guys, I'm walking straight into the locker room dressed like Winnie the Pooh. You know what I'm saying? Nothing underneath, just a shirt. And they better take me seriously. They better take me seriously when dude's getting fired. So for now, he's playing out of his mind. And I explained to you guys the strength factor. When you start building up your team, try to get, especially your old linemen, try to make sure that your old linemen are getting that +1 strength from like team chemistries or whatever, because that is very, very important. Also, if you're going to be using like separate chemistries, like the, what are those? The, I forgot what like the brawler or something like that they call it. Make sure you're using that over sprinter. You still get the +2 speed, but you get the strength as well. Let me just show you guys really quickly what I'm talking about, so that we can get an idea of the situation. And then I've already given you guys the update about what happened with Steve Young. Patrick Mahomes has been rage sold effective immediately. A lot of other things are going to be changing up coming very soon, but I just wanted to touch base with you guys on that. All right. When you go, I didn't even make him a 49. Oh, he was a Buccaneer? I had no idea. When did he become a Buccaneer? That must have been really, really quick. I just remember him being a 49er. All right, that tells you how much I know. All right, so with this right here, the third chemistry slot, right? Oh, Brawl is what it's called, not Bruiser. Bruiser is what what's it? Bo Jackson has. I'm gonna go with Brawler over Sprinter, because Sprinter takes away your agility and it takes away strength, and then it takes away another strength and agility, and the strength is a huge factor in Madden 20, so you don't want to do anything that's decreasing strength. I think this one just does acceleration and agility. That's fine, because most of my players have decent amount of acceleration and decent amount of agility, so I'm not really worried about that. Okay, now look, another thing I want you to notice. You see how this thing only requires 3 components for, you see like how it requires 3 components of strength? That's a huge factor. That's something that's like 2,400 training points. You pick the right players, which for me is probably going to be old linemen to make them a lot stronger. And then you go for, you know what I'm saying? You go ahead. I think I'm going to go with 10 for now, because like the way that it is, we'll get the +1 speed. We'll just add it to certain players and just see how they move, if they're moving a little bit differently or whatever. But Brawler is the way to go for this year. My opinion. Okay, over Sprinter, I would go Brawler. And that's pretty much it. All right, the other ones, I'm not, like, they're not adding. I think this one adds +1 speed. Shaker, what does that do? Shaker adds acceleration. Okay, +1 speed. Everything else, Sprinter adds the +2 speed also, but it's not the same thing. And then these other ones, that, like, if you reduce strength, that's just insane. You know what I'm saying? So please just stay away from that. I just wanted to make sure, because the reason that I haven't chose which way I'm going in as far as the team chemistries, even though like you guys are like, yo, bro, you could have at least used Balance O. I'm not really worried about Balance O right now, because I'm probably gonna go, I don't know, dog. I might go a little bit of power run, because I'm running the ball so much that it's really getting wild. The run block, You know, increasing that might be kind of key. But also, I think I'm going to stay with mobile quarterbacks this year. So with the way that goes, plus like you get lead block truck. See, it might be zone run, because zone run giving me some spin move and some juke. You know, if I end up getting out Michael Vick for some reason, run block, juke move, run block footwork, spin move, all that stuff. You know, it might be better to add that to my entire team. You know what I'm saying? Because adding the juke and the spin move might make my players move a lot better, including the wide receivers. And then I won't really worry about the throw power right now. I'll just wait for upgrades, because to be honest, Steve Young, even with the throw power that he has right now, like some of you guys were asking how, you know, how is he, what's going on? His throw power is 89. He slangs that thing. Plus I got bazooka on him, so, you know, when he gets into the zone, it gets really, really good with that. All right, so you guys can look over that. Check out my video when I released Patrick Mahomes yesterday and kind of give yourself an idea of what's going on. But I really need you guys to go ahead and get these free MUTCOINS, these free elites, these free legends. Like I said, with Ted Hendricks, I would probably just do the solo if you're going that route for MUTMaster. And for those of you guys that want to know an update for my MUTMaster, shout out to all of you guys that already have MUTMaster completed. But I'm almost there. I'm working on it. We are 96% complete. I need another 20,000 passing yards. I need another, what is that? That's 138 touchdowns. And we needed one more thing, forced fumbles. We need 13 forced fumbles. So those things, and then we got to get some wins, because that's 15. We need, what is that? 295 more stars. I'm not going to do that. So I think I'm closer to this. We're just winning 33 more games. So, and that will complete MUTMaster. So I'm going to be working on that. Hopefully getting it to you guys done, you know, pretty much done throughout this week, and then we'll go from there. But for the time being, guys, make sure you take care of those things now, because what's going to happen is once it expires, I don't know if EA is going to be generous and give everybody another shot. All right, guys? So thank you for watching. Make sure you go ahead and subscribe. Turn on your post notifications. I will keep you updated with everything Madden 20. Until next time, one love.